Hey guys, Bigrat310 is back again. For some strange fucking reason, my voice completely went out again. I don't know how the fuck that happened, but it did. Last night, I was feeling just fine. I thought, you know what, maybe Friday I'll be ready. But no, fuck me with this voice. For some reason, it doesn't go away, and it drives me insane. I'm sorry. My head is killing me, my voice, I don't know what's going on, but clearly I'm still sick. Anyways, though, being sick means you have a lot of free time to watch ROH. Just saw Manhattan Mayhem 3. I know this review is very late. I'm sorry. But I will make up for it. I will see both of these DVDs today. I'll watch Violent Tendencies right now. I should be able to finish it pretty soon. And I'll watch End of an Age tonight after I finish my homework. And then after that, I got 2 old school ROH reviews for you guys. Each of these have supposedly the match of the years for 2005 and 2006 respectively. Well, maybe not, except for Glory Bound Fight Night 2, which can't have Bryan Danielson, but still we have Vendetta with Bryan Danielson and Roderick Strong, which is supposed to be 5 stars, and Unified with Bryan Danielson and Nigel McGuinness, which is supposed to be 5 stars. And after this, look, I'm gonna put the links to the side. I want to do this now before I get to the review. Very few people come on here and consistently review independent wrestling and all the shows. Now, I know True Slayer does it, and I know Ace Stone does it. But both of them, don't really review every show, like Ace Stone. Ace Stone just saw Manhattan Mayhem 3, End of an Age, Violent Tendencies in the past 2 weeks. He didn't review either one of those. Now, these are the people who will consistently review the indies for you guys, who will review shows, and that's, clearly it's myself. I'll review every ROH show. No one has reviewed up to the amount of PWG shows. I've reviewed 99, 100, DDT4, and The Secret of Gorilla Island. No one, and for a while, I was the only person to review DDT4. Then Sanders Robin got at the ROH show, Nightmare Baller 1 made his, True Slayer saw both of theirs, and he made his, and then that sparked explosion of DDT4 reviews. I also made a review of The Secret of Gorilla Island. I took the bullet for you guys, buying a really shitty DVD, so you guys wouldn't have to see it. And as you know, I'll always be up to date on Ring of Honor, always. And after this, I want to update myself to Chikara. I do watch Chikara. Obviously, not much. I watch the podcast. I've seen some of their DVDs, but I really want to expand my horizons to Chikara. That's why I'm ordering. I'm not ordering the sampler because I want to give Chikara my money. I'm actually gonna order. I have very little money left of what I have. Thank God ROH won't release another show for a long time because the last show they had besides that before Dishonor 1 and 2 was the Final Countdown tour. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I want to get Anniversario Yang, which was tremendous, and King of Trios Night 2 instead of the sampler. Even though I might just get the sampler, but I want to review the whole show for you guys. Anyways, these 4 people who consistently review the independents. Obviously, you all know Sanders Robin and Honor Hammer 26. I'm just gonna put it out there again, just so you know, people who consistently review the independents for you guys. I'm also gonna put in there Nightmare Baller 1. Yeah, I know he has more subs than I do, but I'm still gonna plug the guy because really, there's very few people who know as much about the independents as Nightmare. He's probably the biggest indie fan on here, and I accused him. I said in him and LV's videos, they mainly talk about ROH, about the ignorance of not watching indies. And I remember Baller 1 responded, "What are you talking about? I watch PWG, I watch Chikara." I mentioned that in the video. They kind of misunderstood what I said, and I just want to apologize for that. And to show my gratification, link to the side, because he does review all the shows consistently and doesn't get enough credit for it. He won't review every show, but he'll review a good majority. Like True Slayer's only reviewed 7th Anniversary Show, Super Card of Honor, Manhattan Mayhem 3, and DDT4. He's reviewed DDT4, Manhattan Mayhem. He says he's going to review, he's already reviewed Super Card of Honor, I believe. He says he's going to review End of an Age. So yeah, guys, check out those two. And also check out Dinosaur Avenger 1999, who I never have plugged here before. But I only stopped to him like a good month ago, and he's pretty good, I must say. He'll review, Chikara. He's reviewed the King of Trios. He's reviewed PWG 100. He's reviewed ROH, obviously. And he talks about IWM itself and how it went down. And he's obviously, he lives in Australia, so he's going to talk a lot about the Hulkamania tour, which is very helpful. I don't know if they're going to release that on DVD. I doubt they will, though. But if they don't, we have this guy to help us out. So yeah, Dinosaur Avenger 1999, Nightmare Baller 1, and you probably all know Sanders Robin on Hammer 26. Okay, running out of time. Manhattan Mayhem 3, I find this show to be a bit overrated. Yes, Chase. Yes, Chase, here it comes. See, dude 9590, or Chase as I call him, has always accused me of saying everything's overrated. I've always said the tag match at Taking Prisoners is overrated. Super Card of Honor 4 is overrated. Manhattan Mayhem 1 is overrated. I say Davey Richards Kenta is overrated. The tag team match from Noah, at the June 22nd show is overrated. I always say that Kenta Nakajima is overrated. I say everything is overrated. And he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You think everything is overrated, but I think, Glory Bonner 691, I think that's overrated. But I do think a lot of things are underrated, like Validation. I really liked that show. I liked Night of the Butcher 2, believe it or not. I didn't think it was that bad. Let's get to the show. The reason why the show gets like an 8.25 instead of an 8.5 is because what's on here is good, but there's also a lot of crap on here. And I'll explain why. Not crap, but like they put a lot of throwaway segments is what I'm trying to say. We start with the Young Bucks versus Rhett, Titus, and Kenny King. Very fun match, 3.5 stars. Really, really hyped me up for the show. I was really into it. Loved the Young Bucks here. The Young Bucks here were very good. And it wasn't really a spot fest. It actually had a good wrestling match. Necro Jimmy Rave, 2 stars. You know, I see a lot of people shitting on this match. I didn't think it was that bad. It was only 6 minutes. And for what it was, I thought it was okay. You know, they're clearly building to a future program between the two. But like I said, you know, you didn't have to build that. This is one of those build-up segments that we'll see later on in the night. You don't have to put that in Manhattan Mayhem 3. That's one of your biggest shows. They have this show every 2 years, I believe. 05, 07, and 09. It's a pretty big deal. They're not just like random names like Violent Tendencies and End of an Age, Vendetta, Unified. No. Besides Super Carnival Honor, Death Before Dishonor, and Glory of Honor, which are their 3 biggest all-star extravaganzas, there a lot. And then I think right after that is Manhattan Mayhem. And I think this is one of their biggest shows, and I don't think they can just put a bunch of these segments on there. Roderick strong Sonjay Dutt. Very, very, very good match. Second best match of the night, in my opinion. 3 3/4 stars. Really enjoyed it. Really loved it. How the fuck did TNA screw up with Sonjay Dutt? It's just amazing. He has so much talent. And I saw this guy in 2004 in TNA, and I knew he was the man. But like in 07, 08, I kind of lost my view of Sonjay Dutt. And I'd forgotten how good he was, man. He's a beast, man. He had this match, his match with Chris Hero at Validation was very good. His match with Bryan and Eddie Edwards at Never Say Die was very good. I heard his match at Before Dishonor shows are very good. God, man, I really love Sonjay Dutt. I see that first match, Jimmy Jacobs, Tyler Black. Again, NA, this is another one of those throwaway segments. It was only 5 minutes. What happened was it was a first blood match. They fought on the outside. Jimmy Jacobs hit him with a spike, and then when they got in the ring, the referee rang the bell. And then when they got up, you saw Tyler Black bleeding, and the referee rang the bell again, ending the match. And I'm kind of with Nightmare Baller 1 on this. Why would they do this? I mean, yes, we all know they're doing this because Tyler Black wanted to fight in the main event because he had a future world title shot in his back pocket. But if you're going to waste a match like this, at least have Tyler Black win. I mean, really, it seems kind of... He looked like an idiot tonight. He lost his match with Jimmy Jacobs. He lost the main event. That's what I meant. He didn't win. He lost the main event, and he lost his future world title shot. He lost all 3 of those things in one night for nothing. It makes him look like an idiot. It's NA, but didn't like it too. But like I said, you can't have 2 of these segments, future segments, to hype up another match. You can't have 2 of them on Manhattan Mayhem. No. It's in the 4-corner survival. Bryan, Danielson, Colt, Cabana, Castagnoli. This was okay. Good to okay. 3 stars. A little fun. Colt Cabana was really fun here. I'm surprised at who went over. I really thought Bryan Danielson would win this one, but I guess Colt Cabana was the best choice. But I still think Bryan Danielson. I think this is his last ROH show. Yeah, it is. Before the Final Countdown tour. He's not in Violent Tendencies. And he's not in End of an Age. Yeah, this is his last show before the Final Countdown tour. So I don't think he's in Death Before Dishonor shows. He could be. I could be wrong. But you don't have him. I think he really should have gotten over if this was like his last show before the Final Countdown tour. Okay, next we get the tag team match, the Miracles versus Steen and Generico. I think this match is a bit overrated. I've seen people give this 4.5, 4 1/4. I think it's 4. I think it's a medium 4. I don't think it's a strong 4. I don't think it's a weak 4. It's a very good match. Very, very good storytelling and psychology in this match. One problem, though, but that didn't make sense with the storytelling. You have Kevin Steen be the sacrificial lamb, the babyface in peril. Now, I'm asking, why would you do that? Yes, we all know Kevin Steen has knee problems. That's for every ROH fan who has a brain. Everyone knows that Kevin Steen's had knee problems all his career. But the whole story behind this was that they took out El Generico. Kevin Steen's been here the past few months. El Generico has not. El Generico's been hurt since Double Feature 2. And that was the whole story. You know, the Wolves took out Generico. They took out Generico. And why won't you have Generico be the babyface in peril? Kevin Steen's big. That's why LAX was so successful. You have Homicide be the babyface in peril. He tags in Hernandez, and Hernandez uses his power to knock everyone down. Or Crime Time, JTG, babyface in peril. He tags in Shad uses power to knock them down. Kevin Steen's the bigger of the two. It makes more sense. And at least with the story, El Generico's hurt. Shouldn't be hurting El Generico, not Kevin Steen. It didn't make much sense to me. 4 stars, though. Still a very good match. Match tonight. I wouldn't say go out of your way to check out this match, because I think it's very, 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 very good to great. But, and maybe for this whole show, maybe. Briscoe, Guido, Maritato, 2.5. Again, it's one of those segments to calm down the crowd after the tag match before the main event. And again, I say you can't have 3 of these segments. 3 on Manhattan Mayhem. You can't. And the main event, Jerry Lynn versus Austin Aries versus Tyler Black. 2 things here. If Jerry Lynn's the transitional champion, which we all know he is, then why did he have to end the best ROH run of all time, in my opinion, Nigel McGuinness? No offense to Bryan Danielson or Samoa Joe, but Nigel McGuinness, while hurt, put on the number of amazing matches he did is unheard of. And Lenny Leonard, like an idiot, did a bunch of Ric Flair commentary here that I hated because Ric Flair no-showed the main event. Where's Ric Flair? I don't know. He was talking to his limo driver. He said something about Stanford. And Austin Aries did a thing where he runs across the apron, jumps on the top ropes, and, like, you know, they always take Ric Flair and throw him off. He hit Jerry Lynn in the eyes, and he goes, wow, why did Ric Flair do that for 20 years? I'm like, shut up, Lenny Leonard. Good match, 3 3/4. I think it's a bit overrated. Again, I think Tyler Black should have went over here. Or if not, just completely take him out of the match. Still a pretty good match. I'm going to give the show an 8.25. There was just too much crap in here for me to give it an 8.5. Good show, though. Bigrat310, guys.